Will Smith slapped a reporter, okay? Apparently, this reporter has this shtick. In the video, you will see what his shtick is, and Will Smith seemed very offended by it. Let's watch.
Oh my God, a dream. How you want me? Hey, what the hell is your problem, buddy?
Wow.
Okay, so this Ukrainian reporter apparently kisses everyone on the cheeks, and Will Smith didn't expect it, and
No, as my son would say. Okay. No, Will Smith didn't have a problem with kissing him on the cheek.
Right.
That's why I rewatched that like 3 times, and they showed from a separate, different angle too. No, his shtick is to kiss them on the lips.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I thought his shtick was to kiss them on both
No.
cheeks.
And so as he's see, Smith is willing to kiss on the cheeks. That's perfectly normal. And so then when he tried to kiss him on the lips, that's when he freaked out and slapped him. So I find this story interesting. Why I want to discuss it is, what do you think? Is Smith right to slap him or not? I mean, some people are going to say, of course, and others are going to say, well, look, what are you getting all freaked out over? What's the big deal? You shouldn't assault him.
I feel like slapping him was a little excessive because he pushed him off and at that point, like, let it go. But he seemed so upset about it that I think he just couldn't control himself in that split second. See?
In this case, I total pardon to Will Smith. Look, it's an invasion of my space. It's an assault to come and try to kiss me on the lips. What the hell? I mean, it doesn't make you a gay basher to not want to get kissed on the lips by a random dude.
Okay,
and it's not like he beat the living crap out of the guy. He gave him a little backhanded slap.
So when this story broke, there were numerous people on Twitter, on Facebook, arguing that, hey, maybe this is part of this guy's culture, right? Kissing people on the cheeks, right? And Will Smith should respect his culture. And I'm so, no, can I
Get
just...
the fuck...
Yeah, I'm so against that. Look, I'm Armenian, and that's part of our culture. We greet people by kissing them on the cheeks, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't expect some random American or Chinese person or whatever it is to respect my culture because I want to kiss on the cheeks. No, you don't have to respect that. I hate that mentality, right?
Yeah, no, that makes no sense. I mean, what if the Estonian culture is every time 2 guys meet, they have to tongue each other? Every time I run into an Estonian, I got a tongue to dude? No, I'm not going to do that. Okay. I mean, it's the most ridiculous argument in history. Now, look, you can make an argument that he shouldn't have hit the guy, right? But under the circumstances, and to me, what makes a difference for me is that Will Smith was a good guy. Not only did he talk to him, but he's willing to give him a hug.
He was willing to embrace the guy.
Yeah, he was willing to give him a kiss on the cheek or whatever, and the guy starts kissing him on the lips. No, that crossed the line.
Also, one thing that people don't really talk about is how he kind of grabs Will Smith's neck, right, as he like pushes him forward for the kiss. And too much. No. You don't need to grab him like that. Why are you grabbing me?
Why are you grabbing me? All right.
So, okay.
Yes, Jayar.
Yeah, the push him off of you because you don't want to get kissed, right? Slap him, then now you're in the wrong. Now you're at the same level he is. Now, say the guy's like, hey, you hit me. Now you start a fight. Is it his fault if he now jumps at Will Smith? I mean, you're getting yourself in a worse situation. Push off. If your objective is to get this guy from kissing you, get him from kissing you.
Yeah, but it's a human reaction.
Once the slap, well, you know what? A lot of people will get in trouble for human reactions that they shouldn't do. I mean, you got to understand. Like you said, he's a good guy. He knows what he's doing. Yeah, maybe you should chill out there.
Look at Jayar. Okay, stepping to the defense of the Ukrainians.
It took it to step past it. Is all it was, you know. And that guy can easily say, "I wasn't trying to do that" when it's his shtick, right? You're in the wrong now. Now you're the one that's under the gun. Now you're the one who looks like the aggressor.
Yeah, not buying it. Jesus, Chief Justice, thoughts?
Ultimately, I side with you. Yeah, there's a line where, you know, if they invaded that space, what if he tried to put him in a headlock? Then you'd be like, okay, like, well, it's just like you said, they wanted a tongue then.
Yeah. And so what, anytime anybody does that, the maximum I'm allowed to do is push them off?
In that moment, you don't know what's going through your mind. You know, that's why you don't physically assault people. And you don't invade their personal space like that. So that's why I'm kind of giving him a pass.
I like that Jayar is where he is on this argument. God bless him. I appreciate that he's on that side. Will Smith, total full pardon. Okay, that's it. I'm making the ruling. Okay, total pardon. No way, man. Next time, if you don't want Will Smith to slap you, don't try to kiss him on the lips. Okay? And he's a married man.